Yes, Abhishek, now you can start.
Okay. So I think we should start. Good evening, everyone. I'm Abhishek Ocha, Secretary of Sundarban House, and your host for today's session. I'm thrilled to welcome you all to this enlightening session on effective communication strategies for interviews. This is our sixth session of our placement series brought to you by Sundarban House in collaboration with Student Placement Council. And we are honored to have an exceptional speaker with us. Our guest speaker today is none other than Sadhana ma'am, a highly esteemed behavioral coach and soft skill trainer with over 17 years of experience. Sadhana ma'am has conducted more than 500 sessions for colleges and corporations, helping countless individuals to improving their communication skill and succeed in their professional journey. In today's session, Sadhana ma'am will be sharing invaluable insights and strategies to enhance your communication skill,
ఫోటోగ్రాఫర్ మంచిది.
particularly in context of interviews, whether you are preparing for a campus placement, internship, or any professional interviews. This session will provide you practical tips and techniques to stand out and make a positive impression. So, without a further ado, let's give a warm welcome to Sadhana Singh ma'am to this our session.
Abhishek, thank you so much for giving me such a warm welcome. And it's my pleasure to be here and be part of this session. And thank you so much for everything. So, without a delay, let me start with the thing. And it's like only 1 hour we have, but lot to cover. And
Yeah.
students, first of all, if possible, can you come like face to face, because it's an interviewing session, right? We need to see each other, we need to understand each other, then only we can continue with the session, because otherwise I will feel that I'm looking at the screen and just talking. Thank you so much, Tarun. Anyone else? Monica, Bhavna, Pushpanjali, Afreen, and 152 3 others more. Okay.
So let's on your camera and let's make it interactive. Let's suppose you are sitting in your interviews and you are giving interview. You will learn a lot. So guys, please turn on your camera. Let's make it interactive. Yeah, ma'am. Please.
Okay.
So let's
First of
start.
all, students, don't think that this is a classroom session. We are going to have one-to-one talk also. We are going to discuss things. And here I'm going to share with you what my experience has been, both as an interviewer and as well as interviewee. My name is Sadhana Singh, a certified image consultant, soft skill trainer from Mumbai. Currently, I'm looking after the head of operations and marketing for Mavecom Connectivity LLP. I'm a co-founder of Mavecom Connectivity, and we are dealing in manufacturing of telecom products. So right now, this was my brief introduction. Already, Abhishek has said a lot. So moving on to interviews. Interview, I think when I started the session, when I joined the session, everybody was having a discussion. I was just going through your chat and you wanted to know how to impress HR, how to what are the secret agent to go for the going for the interview which are abroad, which are done. So lot of things are there, lot of queries are there. But first, we need to start from the base, right? I have prepared a small PPT for all of you just to guide you step by step. Okay, so let me share that with you. Just hold on. Just let me know, Abhishek, if you can see my screen, and I will request everyone that during this session, I'm going to give you time where you can ask me questions. While we are navigating, we will be having one-to-one conversation also regarding that. So we can wait for the time to come, and till the time, just wait patiently and listen. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Uh,
My
yeah,
screen is.
yes, ma'am. Yeah, that's visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is it full screen for all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Interviews. When the word interviews come, the first thing that comes to us is that the cold chills we get, right? The anxiety is there, the pressure is there. What is going to happen? What they're going to ask? How it will be? Will I be selected? Right? So these things run through our mind. But children, this is just a platform. Just imagine interviews is just a way where you are going to talk, have a conversation with the interviewer based on a profile that has already been shared with you. Okay. So now, whenever you are going for the interview, you have to first of all study for which role you are applying, right? And for once that is done, then you have to think, "Ki, what will be my next step?" Before going further, I want to just give you a gist what we are going to discuss in this session. We are going to have a brief introduction as in what exactly happens during the interview and before the interview. Okay. First impressions, we all know. Whenever we are going for the interview, we are very much confused. What I'm going to wear, how I'm going to sit, where I'm going to place my things, what should I carry? These are number of things that come to our mind. We are going to discuss those things one by one. Also, whenever there is an interview, there is a different type of communication we are doing. It's not just verbal, non-verbal communication. We are going to see in depth what exactly and how exactly you're communicating with the interviewer. I'm also going to share a video with you all, which will show you the breakdown of an interview, how a candidate enters into the hall and how he goes through the process. We are going to analyze a job description. You might have seen on LinkedIn various job descriptions are there. Have you in depth analyzed it? What exactly and how exactly they are asking? So we are going to see that too, and certain tips on virtual interviews. Okay, so this is basically an overall outline what we are going to see in our session today. Okay, so moving for further, I want to know from you what is the QSP of an interview. Anyone? Anyone who is Pushpanjali, Abhishek, if anyone is raising hand or they want to answer, they should feel free to answer one by one. Anyone
Sure.
wants to share what exactly is an QSP of an interview?
If anyone wants to answer, you can type in chat box or you can raise your hand. We will call you.
Students, you can share your view. It doesn't have to be right or wrong. It's just a discussion that we are having so that you will also get an insight. What exactly? You might have heard about USP, unique selling point. So, what is QSP of an interview? What do you think?
Ma'am, first one is question,
Okay. Other one?
second one is solution,
Okay. Other one? Last one?
and third one is exactly I don't know, but I guess 2-1.
Only.
Okay. No issues.
Problem.
May I know what's your good
I'm
name?
not
Able to see your names actually because it's a presentation board.
Abhishek,
Abhishek. Abhishek, not entirely wrong or right, but in a different way, I will say. Okay, you are a little bit like no, not the literal meaning, but I will explain you what exactly it is. Anyone else wants to try?
Someone is telling question selling proposition.
It should be confidence.
Okay, good.
Hello.
So let me come to the point. QSP. So basically, when you go for an interview, what happens? The interviewer is going to look for three things: your qualification, your skill set, and finally your personality, the person you are, what kind of qualities or values you have. This is the QSP of an interview. Okay, so now before going to the interview, what is the first step that you do? Anyone? What is the first step before going to the interview?
Prepare our resume.
Prepare resume.
Perfect. Well done. Well done. Well done.
First we need
prepare your
resume.
Yes, exactly. So resume preparation, how it is going to be? Have you ever thought of? So you all are freshers here.
No, ma'am.
You all
That
are
is
freshers. Okay, great. So now, when you're
Yes,
preparing your
ma'am.
resume, you
Yes, ma'am.
have to prepare it in such a way that these three things should be covered in it. For example, if a job profile is given to you, for example, I think you all are from IT background, right? So now, for an IT background, the degree that you're going to receive, the previous qualification that you have done, that will cover your qualification aspect, that you're going to put it in your resume, right? Now comes to the skill set. Skill set should be oriented to based on what the job description is. Okay, so now when I'm going to show you, I have downloaded one this job requirement, and you will go through that and understand how we are going to pinpoint certain keywords from the job description and align your skill set based on it and put those in your resume. So what we are doing, we are basically molding a resume based on these three qualities. ओके, बहुत बार क्या होता है, फॉर आर यू एबल टू लाइक कंफर्टेबल विद हिंदी?
sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay.
Yes.
So many times what happen कि whenever you are putting, like you're fresher, you'll say ma'am, we don't have experience, how are you going to put our skill set, how are you going to showcase it? But here you have a very good example. In the morning, I had a meeting with Pushpanjali, Afrin, and all, and we had a discussion as in what kind of things you conduct in college, right? You might be part of different events, you might be part of different projects. So you can pick up those things and align it to the skill set and add it in your resume. See, this the whatever the questionnaire is going to come to you, it is not based on what experience you had. Okay, it's not just based on past experience. It's also what you have learned. Okay, and the personality will also, this aspect will be highlighted through different events that you have organized and you have been part of. Okay, now moving on further, as I said, this is one of the job description. Recently, it was posted, and I just picked it up, and I thought I should share this with you. This is for an image consultant instructor. I'm an image consultant. Okay, so if I want to pick up important points from this, what do you think? Which will be the key points that I need to highlight in my resume? Can anyone read from it? First thing, what is given? Company description, right? Company description is there, students.
The experience? Yes, ma'am.
Role description is there, qualification,
Yes,
and job
ma'am.
role. Okay, these things are there. Now, this particular company, what they are asking for, they are asking for an instructor who will work remotely. Okay, now in the qualification aspect, you will see in the last line, certification in image consulting or related field. Now, the thing that I will be adding in my resume will be certified image consultant. Okay. Now, what will come important? With an experience of how many years? 9, 10, whatever will be there. I will be adding that. First point, key point is taken from the qualification now. Now, second point, as it is said, the job requires for me to work remotely. If it is remotely, then what is the aspect that is required from my end? What do you think? Anyone?
Internet connection.
Yes, internet connection. What more? What more? See, nowadays,
Ma'am, what is your question?
Online mode.
question, yes, I'm asking if I have to work remotely, what do you think? What I need to add in my resume from this particular qualification or role description? What I will pick up from this? Keyword.
Virtual PC. Verbal
Good communication skills.
Virtual training.
Virtual
Exactly.
platform
Virtual training. Students, I will be picking out virtual training experience. On which platform I have worked, okay? And how many sessions I have conducted, what kind of sessions I have conducted through virtual session. Clear? So now these two keywords I have taken. The third point, which is important for this role, is personal styling. Okay, styling experience. Secondly, I need to understand trend, style preferences. So these keywords I will be adding in my resume. Now, what I did, I have selected certain important points from here, and I'm going to add those in my resume. And what I will do, I will modify it, and then I will send it to the interviewer. Now, as a fresher, I have seen many the students that come to me for interview. What they do, they carry the same resume to every job or for every interview that they are going for, and it is totally wrong. Why? Because every role requires a different skill set. If you have pen or notepad or something, please note down that whenever you're going for the interview, you need to modify your resume. Okay, Abhishek, you are the placement coordinator. You might be having this common resume pattern that you are having for your college.
Yeah, we have, ma'am. We have.
You have, right? So now, whenever you are receive an resume, do you analyze it how students have written it?
Can you repeat, ma'am?
Whenever you receive a resume from your
Ma'am, so many students.
yes. So in that, being a fresher, we tend to add what we add: personal information, right? Right, students? You add personal information.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what you add in the personal information?
Name,
Right,
email ID.
our skills, where we want our date of birth and what is our school, college, where we study.
No, personal.
Write these things.
That will be a qualification. Okay, that will be a qualification. I'm speaking about the personal. I have seen many resume where it is mentioned married, unmarried,
Hobbies.
religion, then a big address, like remote address, and number of things which are not essential. Okay, now thinking from the employer perspective, what does an employer need? Your basic address where you are now residing, your LinkedIn address. Everyone, each one of you, if you have a LinkedIn address for yourself, you have a profile on LinkedIn, it's well and good. And if not, go create one. It's the latest trend, and also it's a requirement nowadays. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile, it's like it's very difficult. You will be shortlisted. Like you won't be shortlisted for the interview. You need to have this basic information. Okay, so keep your information, like your contact number, just your place you can mention. If you are from Chennai, if you are from Bangalore, just put that one much. Don't give your too much address, or who is your father, mother, religion, and a lot of things. You don't need to add all those stuff. Okay, so that was one thing. So did you understand what I did, how I have removed the information from this job description? So next time when you're going through any job offer, just scroll it down, read it, understand it, analyze it, and then make your resume, and then submit it. Sure shot you will be selected. Why? Because nowadays companies, what they're doing, they're not reading your resume. They are sending it digitally, they are shortlisting. And they have certain apps and where they shortlist the candidate based on the keywords that are selected from the job description. So you need to keep these things in mind. So far, so clear, everybody? Should I move forward? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So moving further, once you're shortlisted for the interview, okay, your first job is done. Your resume is ready. You have shortlisted. Now comes the important day where you will be presenting yourself. The first thing that you will do is creating your impression. Many times we feel that I will be simple, कोई मुझे देखेगा नहीं, or doesn't matter how I look and all. But seriously, guys, it matters a lot. Whenever someone enters the door, the first thing that I observe from top till toe is how the person has dressed himself. Why? Because as an interviewer, I feel that the person who gives importance to himself will give importance to my organization. You need to dress up for the role that you're going to work for. I'm not saying you have to be very beautiful, makeup, and all. No, that is not required. Just clean, tidy, dressed properly. N- Like your shirt should be ironed, proper trousers, no like no sparkly things, combed properly. So these are the basic things that will be looked for. Okay. So let's see now. Anyone, any doubt in this? Any question?
Ma'am, we also focus on our body language, postures.
Yes, definitely. One thing, one thing at a time. I'm going to take. First, we'll go with the dressing up, and then we will go to the other part. That is your body language, and then we'll go to the verbal part. Okay. So now, first
Ma'am, why
impressions.
they
The first
consider
thing
the
that
dress?
comes to mind. Yeah.
Like, what's the interviews? I mean, mindset while considering the dress? Why they consider it?
See, as I said just now, when we dress up, what we are doing, you just don't dress up for other. You dress up for yourself to look confident, to feel confident. Okay, when you just imagine you're going for an event, what you will think, yeah, ये event कौन सा है? Which is that event? Is it a formal event or a casual event? Right? Then comes how I need to, if you're going for a marriage, you will dress up, okay, upside. And when you will go for an event which is like no somebody's accident has occurred or something sad has happened, so you will dress down. Similarly, when you're going for the interview, you don't need to dress up or dress down, but you need to maintain the best. You need to give your best, and that is visible through your clothing. A neat clothing, properly ironed. No lines should be there or stains should be there. Just basic. Sorry, excuse me. So that's why, because the person who gives importance to himself, definitely the person will give importance to the role that he's applying for. This is the mindset of the interviewer. Am I
So,
clear?
so is it
Yes.
for sense of
Ma'am,
responsibility
how
and devotion, right?
interviewer
Uh,
and
your voice is breaking. Can you come again, please?
So, ma'am, you mean that
I'm
the interviews set the sense of responsibility and devotion?
Yes, exactly. See, some things are not spoken. For example, think of this interview as a date. Okay, if you go on a date, would you expect you're the other person to come dressed up shabbily? Would you select that person? I don't think so, right?
No.
You need to look best on
No.
your important day. It's a similar case. Okay, so now let's come to what you're going to wear on your important day. I'm not, as I said earlier, also, you don't need to invest in it. Okay, you just need to, whatever you have to prepare it, get the best out of what you have. Okay, I will show you here. As you can see here, simple cotton white shirt, okay. Any neutral colors, perfectly fine. You can wear your formal shoes. I think this is basic. Everybody will be having this, right? Boys, everybody have the neat, clean shirt, trouser, belt,
Yes.
and shoes. That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Simple. I'm just saying, if you're having a beard, just trim it. Comb your hair properly. That's it. Nothing else. And girls, you have a lot of options actually, and it's quite confusing. But you have to keep it minimal. No makeup look. Light, whatever you're going to put, it should be neutral and very clean and tidy. Saris, the best option. And wearing the simple salwar kurtas with the straight pant, not the leggings. This is what expected from the interview. Okay, so clear everybody. Actually, this topic is too like
Yes,
in
ma'am.
depth, but I'm just going to cover it little bit. Why? Because it will take a lot of time. Okay, so I think this is clear to everyone. Let's move on. Once you've dressed up properly, you have reached the venue where the interview is going to happen. Now what? Nervousness, right? you're nervous. Still, you feel nervous.
Yes,
You have
ma'am.
just yes. So now, how to overcome that fear? Nothing can overcome that. Only one thing. You need to take the deep breaths, and beforehand, you have to practice a lot. Practice what? The questions, the expected questions that are going to come. You need to prepare those earlier. How you're going to speak? Just be natural. You don't have to put forward very heavy words. Oh, I will speak very different language, then the interviewer will be very impressed with me. No. More simple you are, the best performance you're going to give. Okay? Just be relaxed. And if you feel that something is going wrong, take a pause. Whenever you're speaking, don't be in a hurry. Take a pause and move further. Clear, students? For smooth navigation, what you
Yes,
should
ma'am.
know your material in advance. Basically, know your material is nothing but what you have written in your summary. Maximum time, what happened now? Students are putting a very heavy words in their summary. What they do, I want to be part of this organization and fulfilling this thing and that thing. And when it comes to exact interview, the interviewer will ask you, you have written so many things. Can you explain me? I have done this thing. I'm telling you, I've done this thing, and the candidate was not able to answer it. So that's why I will say, whatever you're putting in your summary, it should be short and sweet. Don't put too much text. Okay? Don't write too big paragraphs. Only 3 to 4 lines are sufficient. Anticipate common questions. You need to prepare like beforehand. What my interviewer can ask me while going to the interview. I will be sharing with you, Abhishek. I have certain questionnaire prepared. I will be sharing those with you after the session. You can share with the other students also. That will be very helpful from them.
Okay,
Okay?
ma'am. Sure, sure. We will share.
And you need to
Okay.
listen, stay calm, listen actively. Actively means you have to listen patiently what your interviewer is asking. Pause and reflect. As I said, yes, you need to pause. अगर आपको लग रहा है you're going somewhere wrong, just take a deep breath. Interviewer is not going to say anything. In fact, he will appreciate that thing that you are taking a pause, thinking, and then putting forward the words. And maintain an eye contact. Many times what happens if there's a panel, okay, 3 to 4 people are sitting, don't just focus on one person. Navigate your eye, like keep looking on every person, like a little bit, one time here, there, this way. So they will feel that connection with you. Okay, don't try to try to look down or up. So these are going to create a block, and you will feel nervous. Clear, students? So this is how you can control your nervous.
Yes, ma'am.
So moving further, what kind of communication you're going to have during the interview? I always say, people say that you cannot communicate. अगर बोला आपने बोला मुझसे, ma'am, I'm not going to speak a word. That means they will understand I'm not talking, I'm not communicating. It doesn't happen like that. It's a phrase mentioned, you cannot not communicate. Not communicate means even if you're not speaking, you are communicating something to the other person. Right? So there are 3 types of communication that you're going to have with the organization. First one is your written. In written is nothing but your resume. Okay, candidate. So, okay, students. So, in this written communication, you have to focus that your resume should be top notch. Then comes, once you have cracked, you have been shortlisted, then it will be the part of non-verbal communication. As somebody said, body language, that is going to be part of it. What I said, the dressing up, it is also a kind of non-verbal communication. Okay, the moment you enter the door, people are observing you, they are evaluating you, they are judging you based on how you are communicating without speaking a word. And then comes your verbal communication, that is how you're interacting with the interviewer. Okay, so these kind of communication you're going to have through the interview process. Anyone, any doubt till now? I'm going to take one by one. Verbal communication, I'm going to speak with you, and even the non-verbal communication. Any doubt till now,
No, ma'am.
students? Okay. Moving further, non-verbal cues. What do you think? Which are the different non-verbal cues that you have experienced or seen any video or anything that you might have seen somewhere?
Ma'am, some gestures.
Ma'am, I have
contacts,
first time.
eye contacts.
They're showing right
Can we take one by one, please? Yeah.
Ma'am, hand gestures,
Yes.
eye contacts,
Yes.
and the tone of the voice.
Exactly. What more? Anyone can add more to this?
Ma'am, Oculesics.
Can you come again? What you said?
Oculesics.
Okay. Okay.
Head movement.
Yes. Nodding movements. What more?
The way you walk.
Okay. So let's take one by one. Okay?
Ma'am, body
So
movement,
which are
like
the-
your eye contact, your shoulder, or your hand
I
gestures
think
like.
everybody's pretty clear about non-verbal cues, so I don't need to go in depth in this. But still, I will give you just a hint about it. When you walk into the room, have a little smile on your face. Okay? It doesn't mean you have to laugh. Okay? You have to smile, but without emitting any sound. Okay? So now, after that, keep your face neutral face or a happy face. Neutral face is something like na कि neither too frowny. वो होता है ना कि when you enter, you should feel like na, the room should feel like people inside the room should feel कि yes, this person has come for something. Okay.
Positive energy type one.
Pardon, what are you saying?
Like positive energy.
Yes, positive energy. Offer a firm but gentle handshake. Boys, I have seen whenever they come for the interview, when they shake hands with me, a firm handshake means you have to be gentle when the female counterpart is the other gender. Okay, so you have to take these things in point. Ki who is the other person with whom you are shaking hand? Okay, and next one is don't fold your arms over your chest. I think this is very clear to everybody. You cannot close yourself because this gesture says that you're close to any kind of communication. Okay? So moving further, keep a straight spine while sitting. Your posture. It is speaking about your posture. And one more thing, many times I've seen girls when they sit interfere in front of the interview, what they do, they fold your legs the way the lady is sitting. Although her posture is right, but still you shouldn't fold your legs if the interview is going to last for a few minutes. If it is taking time, like it's going about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, then you can move a little bit or like no, you can fold your legs or something, but not for too long because it is not considered appropriate. Nod slightly. Whenever somebody is speaking, nod gently so that they feel that you're appreciating or listening to them
Ma'am,
keenly. Yes? Yes, please.
आपने जैसे बोला कि हमें इंटरव्यू के सामने कैसे सीटिंग करना है, मैम एक बार आप दिखा सकती है कैसे किया जाता है?
See, simple. If you are looking at me, I'm sitting here. Keep both your hands, both your legs close to yourself. Like आप जैसे straight बैठते हो, chair पे बैठे हो, I'm sitting. Okay. So now what I'm doing, my hands, it will either be on the desk a little bit or keep on your lap. Okay. When you're communicating, you can keep move your hands a little bit, not like this. You cannot extend your hands. You have to keep it to yourself and you can explain them like this. Clear? It shouldn't be like this or pinpointing to somebody
Thank you, ma'am.
else. Okay. And one more thing, children, that whenever you're sitting, don't sit in an angle of 45 degree. For example, like this. Few people have to they feel that the chair is near the table, so they try to sit like this. So this is wrong. You have to face the interviewer straight and speak with them slowly, gently, and politely. No matter who the person is. Okay, that conversation is going to be for a brief period. So you just have to create a lasting impression so that the person feels that yes, this person is here to listen, to have a polite conversation, and you are interested for that particular position. I will share with you my experience when I was gone for my first interview. Seriously, guys, it was the worst interview of my life. And but still I remember it the most. Why? Because I have learned a lot from it. How there was a transition. First, we had the HR interview, and then we were gone to the technical interview. I had cracked the aptitude. First, you have an aptitude, right? Then you move on to the HR interview, then you go to the technical interview. That was the final round. And in the final round, I was not able to answer the questions. Why? Because after two rounds, I was overconfident. I knew I have crossed two rounds. Definitely, I'm going to crack it. That what was my mistake. So whenever you're going to different stages, just keep yourself calm. Don't be overexcited, overconfident till you clear your last round. Clear, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am,
so
I
shall
have
we move
one
forward?
query.
Yeah. Now comes the verbal communication. Verbal
Ma'am,
communication is very, yeah, please.
I think Dhanush have some question. He has raised his hand.
Uh,
Yeah, Dhanush, you can
can you
ask.
please?
Yeah, no, ma'am, you can.
Yeah, ma'am,
Hmm.
ma'am, how we can shake the hands? I mean, if the interviewer asks to shake their hands, or we should offer them to shake the hand.
See, first of all, when you enter into the interview room, you have to greet the interviewer like, good morning, sir, good morning, ma'am. When you say that thing, and if the person extends, then you extend the hand. Okay. Many times, what happened after the COVID? See, before COVID, it was different, but after COVID, everybody tries to be like, no, have a non touching confrontation. Okay, so just see if the person is comfortable or not, and based on that you do. Clear? Just go inside. Hello, sir, good morning, ma'am. You can say like that, and then you can stand up. Don't sit, please. The moment he or she says he please have a seat, then you sit down. Clear?
Ma'am, what if I'm not
Yeah,
comfortable
okay,
giving
ma'am.
What are you saying?
Ma'am, what if I am not comfortable giving a handshake to someone?
See, if you feel that way, you can greet them politely, right? As I said,
I
like for
mean,
example, see,
the,
if the interviewer has extended his hand, then you cannot say no for it. You have to go for it. Okay, it's not about you, it's about the company, the person who is sitting on the other side of the table. If he or she initiates that, then you have to shake the hand. You just have to practice it. You all are there, right? You can practice it beforehand with your colleagues, how to shake the hand. There are number types of handshake, okay? But on you have to see how you're going to do it properly. You have to see when you're putting your if you would have been face to face, I would have demonstrated that thing. But yes, I will be sharing certain documents with Abhishek, and he can share those with you. Hope that will help you all. Okay? I have certain documents on handshake also. I will be sharing those with you, and that will be really helpful for you if you feel that way. Okay?
Ma'am, how to deal with eye
मैम एक
contact?
क्वेश्चन
With
पूछना
you eye
चाहती हूँ.
contact or
Yes, you have to maintain an eye contact. Yes.
ma'am,
मैम
we can say
जैसे
that we are
मैम
arrogant
जैसे
if we
लास्ट
give eye
राउंड में
contact.
आपने बोला कि हम क्वेश्चन के आंसर नहीं दे पाएंगे, मतलब वो उतना हार्ड क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं.
See, it's not about the hard question. As I said earlier, whenever you're going for the interview, anticipate what they're going to ask you based on the job role. Okay, so now what happens, for example, I said you somebody is applying for quality analyst, right? The I think TCS, Capgemini, many companies ask for quality analyst. So you have to understand, study before as a quality analyst what kind of things will be asked. Okay, and frankly speaking, children, interview is not about what interviewer is going to ask. It is about how you are going to guide him to what questions you want them to ask. Let me tell you, whenever we start a conversation, आपको वो points highlight करने हैं जो वो interviewer, he will be coming to you. Like for example, if you said, "Hello sir, my name is Sadhna Singh and I'm from the city of Mumbai with an experience of this year, and I've led this many teams, and I'm looking forward for a great opportunity with your organization as I came to know for this particular." So these things I have told. Okay. Now what he will do when I'm speaking about all these things, he will pick up certain points from there and he will continue the conversation. So it's up to you that what you're putting forward on the table and what you're putting in your resume. Maximum thing that we as an interviewer take up is what you're telling us, what you're conveying us, and what is written in your resume. Clear? Clear, students?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So moving further.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, children.
Ma'am, I have a question. So, ma'am, you were talking about the handshakes, and if someone, the interviewer, offers a handshake to us, then we cannot refuse. We have to shake their hand, right? But like I have a condition where my hands are perpetually sweaty. Like it's called hyperhidrosis. And if, for example, someone is nervous and he also might be sweating, so in that case, what should be done?
See, in this case, very beautiful question it is. What's your name, please?
Ma'am, my name is Apratim.
Apratim. Apratim, this is a very nice question. First of all, when this is the condition, you have to greet that person and say, "Sir, I'm sorry, I cannot handshake with you," and tell him politely, "Sir, I have this condition, sweaty hands, and that's why if that's okay with you." So because whenever you are honest with the interviewer, they appreciate that thing and they will acknowledge that thing. So don't worry if they are extending and you are not doing, perfectly fine, but you need to tell them that thing. Okay, sir, this is the condition, that's why I would be like doing namaste or whatever, whichever way is perfect for you, you can greet them in that way. Okay?
Thank you so much. Got it.
You just have to be honest. That's it. Okay? So moving further, verbal communication. In verbal communication, as I said, you need to start with the small talk. Every verbal communication starts with a small talk. You never jump directly. Okay. So how much marks you have got? What you are going to do? Why I should give you position? No. Hello, sir. How are you? The candidate will also ask you, the interviewer is also going to ask you, "Hi, how are you? Did you get the location properly? Or was there any difficulty?" So they are going to start with a small conversation. During this conversation, you have to see it should be to the point. You cannot say like this, "So your office was so long, it took me this much time, then I took the rickshaw, then I went into the bus." You cannot give so many details. You just have to say politely, "Sir, it was good, just due to traffic, it took me a little bit time." So that's it. Finish it up. But it was a great learning coming over here. Learned a lot while commuting. So it's just keep it short and sweet so that the interviewer will feel that you are not a bored person. Because frankly speaking, once the talk starts, you have to keep it to the point. You cannot elongate it. Clear, students? So now the first question generally that is asked is, "Tell me something about yourself." This is a basic question every interviewer is going to ask you. Now the key point to answering this question is, you have to keep this answer only to 1 minute or below it. I have seen many candidates speaking for 2 minutes, 3 minutes about themselves, their experiences, and many more things. You have to brief it. For example, "Sir, good morning, sir. My name is Sadhna Singh. I come here with 17 years of experience in this segment, and during that duration, I have led number of teams and belonging to the city of Mumbai. I come up with, I love challenges, and I'm passionate about reading, traveling." Just short and sweet. If he needs to ask you something more, he will definitely inquire it. Okay, clear? Anybody else want to say anything or ask anything about this?
I think 2 members has raised their hand from long time.
Uh,
So, guys, if you
Yeah.
have any question, please raise your hand. Then only
because I'm not able to see you all. I'm in the presenter mode. So if you can just come one by one and ask, I'm
Yes, Sneha.
okay.
If you have any question, please raise your hand. Yes, Sneha Das.
Uh,
Have you any question?
am I audible, ma'am?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
you're
you're audible.
Ma'am, I want to ask if a fresher is going for an interview and they are asked about, tell me about yourself. So, how should we go for that?
It's a very simple. You have to keep it. So I have graduated from this particular university in this particular year. Okay, the person will get a hint that you are a fresher. In this time you have graduated, and then you will speak about a different skill set that you have learned. Like you can speak about any courses that you have done, extra courses that are relevant to the job. Okay, Sneha, not something that is not relevant to the job. You have to pick up those points which are relevant to the job description. Clear? So for example, suppose I'm applying for a position of a assistant professor in your college. Okay, now I'm a fresher, I will say. Although I have taught many students, but still I will say कि I'm a fresher. What I will say? Hello sir, good morning. My name is Satna Singh, and I have worked in corporates for this many years, and during that duration I was training and developing. I was part of training and development cell where I have performed various technical trainings and soft skill training. So why I'm highlighting this particular point? Because training is similar or nearer to teaching. Clear, Sneha? So now what I will highlight those things which will be relevant to my job description. Then what I will do, I will move further. I come from a beautiful or dream city of Mumbai, where we on daily basis we get to know, or we say challenges. We can describe about how we learn daily, learn new challenges on a daily basis, because being a student also you come up with number of experiences. It's not just the work experience but also the other experiences. Okay, so Sneha, you have to just keep it short and sweet and explain that. Clear, Sneha? Sneha, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you give some example like how we should introduce ourselves?
Okay.
Even if we are going for a transition in career, so
Correct.
how we should do introduce ourselves, and should we talk about our previous jobs also?
Yes,
Or no?
only when it is relevant to the job that you're applying for. As I said, आपको क्या करना है? What you have to do, you have to see what is the job requirement in the new profile. What is the description? What description they have given? What is the responsibilities that you are going to handle? For example, say you are going to, as I said, for the assistant teacher or something. So now, as a teacher, you do a lot of things. You manage events. You need to have people skills, right? So, what you can do, you can highlight those things. From childhood, I love talking with people. I love communicating with a number of people, and these traits I have carried forward. And in my school and college days, and during a lot of events, I have hosted and led the team, and being a part of different teams where I have showcased my skill set. So you have to speak about your skill set as your fresher, and then put down if given a chance for this role. That will come in the last way. But here, just brief introduction from this city, this profile. I'm passionate about traveling. I'm passionate about reading, and you can just take those traits and speak to them. Okay. Sneha, don't worry. I'm going to share certain. Can you see the link is there? Can you see a link over there, children?
Yeah, it's visible.
I would have opened it right now, but problem is that it will take a lot of time for me. So why I have shared that, you can just take it, or if possible, save it with you and just go through that. It's a very beautiful example ki what kind of questions and how you're going to answer those. So Sneha, please go through this video also. It will help you a lot.
Ma'am, can
Excuse me,
we
ma'am.
get that
Yes.
link in the chat box? It will be
Yes. Just
easy.
hold on. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Great.
Yes, ma'am.
So Sneha, you can go through that and it will help you a lot. Okay. So shall we go back to the presentation?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Okay. It's already
Ma'am,
8. Yeah.
I also have one more
Please.
Yeah, a
question.
lot. Sorry
Like,
to interrupt, Sneha. A lot of
okay,
student has raised their hand, so
no
we have to
problem.
go to other
No
people
problem.
also, right? In
Yes.
last part of the session, you may ask your doubt, whatever you have, but other student have raised their hand, right? So we have
Please.
to.
Actually, I have another class going on right now. I'm just here to get some answers. So that's why I was asking. It's okay. I can
Yeah, we
wait.
can do one thing.
Okay.
In the last, like after the session, if once you are free, you can either mail me those things, Abhishek. If the students have some queries, I'm already going to share with you one PDF. Maybe that will be helpful to you all. And if in case if you have more queries, you can mail me. I will definitely reply you back.
Okay, sure, ma'am. Sure.
Okay, Sneha, is it okay?
Ma'am, can you share your email
Yes,
ID?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
That is with
I
Abhishek.
will. I will. I will
Abhishek will
share.
be communicating with me.
Ah.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, I don't have Abhishek number.
Abhishek, you
Email
are the
ID.
council member,
You
right?
got all the thing via Sundarban secretary ID, right? So you will get the information. Even I am sending in chat box. I have
Okay.
created a Google form, so you just copy the link and you can fill the form. We will take question from you.
Sure. So let's move on
Not
to
about
the.
questions, but I want Madam email.
I'm sorry, kids.
In the
Actually,
previous
it's a lot of
webinar
things are
also.
there. This session requires a whole day, but due to time constraint, we will just keep it to the
You
point.
can fill this form. If we will get it's a relevant question, then we will ask this question to ma'am, and
Okay.
I will reply to you.
Great, great. Thank you so much. So now let's. So one thing that we have discussed is that is, tell me something about yourself. In this, just keep it short and sweet. Always remember only 1 minute or less than 1 minute, not more than 1 minute. Next one, why does this job interest you or why have you applied for this job? This kind of questions are going to be asked. You for this also you have to go through the job description. Students, keep one thing in mind. All the answers to these questions is given in the job description. What you have to do, analyze the job description thoroughly and match your skill set to it. Clear? If you're able to match it, you will be able to answer them. For these questions, I've already prepared little bit answers, which I will be sharing with Abhishek and he can share with you all. Okay, Abhishek?
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Okay. Moving on next, why do you think that we should select you or why should we select you? Okay. These are also based around your skill set and what your past experience had been. So you have to just pinpoint those particular uh, skills or the occasions where you have highlighted or where you have portrayed your skills and it is relevant to this job. For example, in the image consultant this job description, they have if I was going for the interview and they asked me why should I select you, what I can say in this is being a certified image consultant and with an experience of 9 years, I've styled so many people. I have been part of different events and also led teams. So what is happening? I'm showcasing them that with this experience, with this platform, what I've done, I have that knowledge to take it further and I can contribute it to your team. So in that way, you have to explain the interviewer what you all you have done in your, even if it is in your school time. or in your college time, you can pick up those things and highlight it during your conversation in the interview. Clear, students? Moving on further, where do you see yourself?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, please.
What should we say as a fresher? If the interviewer asks, why should we select you?
Again,
Because we haven't got any experience.
no, it's okay. Even if you
Good
don't have
question.
experience. See, even if you don't have experience, what comes? For example, when I was gone for my first interview, when I was there, and you won't believe we didn't had campus placement in our college, and I had applied to numerous offline campus. I used to go HP. I came to Bombay, and here in Mumbai, it's always every day you're going to have an offline campus. You just need to be connected. You just need to be informed, and you need to go about. You need to learn on the field. So we used to learn because in our time we didn't had that fancy phones or so much internet service. Just imagine our situation. We didn't had anything, and still what we used to do, we used to scroll through newspaper, through India Today magazines, or there were different platforms where we used to go. We used to ask them when it is going. Is there any offline campus? So in that way, I cracked my first interview. My first job was with Tata Teleservices, and I was the only girl being selected that time as an engineer. I was very happy and on the top. Why? Because that time the things that happened, like they asked me basic question. Okay, I had to answer about like uh, what's your what's your background, like they asked me from where you come, and and what all activities that you have done in the college which are relevant to our I explained those things. I was a host in different events, so I used to explain those things in reference to the job that I was applying for. Even that time we didn't knew what profile I'm applying for. I just knew that I'm applying for graduate engineer trainee, because as a fresher you get a common tag. Okay, and when you are selected, you have been distributed into different departments. So when I was selected, I just knew that I want to crack this interview and I have to be myself. I explained them where I stay, what I've done, and basic the questions that were there, like technical questions were there. So in that we answered those things, and it was a merger of all these, combination of all this, which helped me crack the interview. Don't think that if you don't have experience, the people are not going to select you. I select my candidates, and specifically when I hire, I see that is the learner, is the candidate is a good learner, is he willing to learn? So many companies are there who are looking what kind of attitude you are bringing to the table. Is it, oh, I know I have secured this much? Don't think that a person with a higher grade, higher CGPAs, or they are going to crack the interview. No. It's always how you're going to market yourself, how you're going to sell yourself in the market. That is how you're going to crack the interview. You need to just pinpoint your skill sets based on the job requirement. Always keep this thing in mind. Whenever you're going for the interview, don't think that you are a fresher. You come with a lot of experience that you have gained as a student, working as a coordinator, or working in a team in different platforms. Highlight those. That will help you to crack interview. Clear?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Abhishek, a lot of students.
Ma'am,
If you have any question, please raise your hand.
इंटरव्यूअर कैसे किस तरह के
If you have any question, then
You
please
want
raise your hand.
See, children, what kind of questions or they can ask? These are the things that I'm discussing with you right now here. And also, I will be sharing a PDF file with Abhishek, and he can share those with you. There, I have mentioned how probable answers for it, and also the type of questions they can ask to you. Okay?
So, a
So
lot
I
of
think that will be
students-
helpful to you. Yes.
A lot of students have raised their hands. So can we pick some one or two questions? From the students?
Actually, see, with the time constraint, I
Yeah,
think we should move further, and in the last we will have another question and answer round. There I will just pick up those questions which are really relevant and which will be helpful, because the same question is coming to me again and again as a fresher. what kind of questions will be asked. So these
Sure, ma'am.
questions definitely is going to be asked from 5 years now. Where you want to see yourself.
Sure,
You
ma'am,
want to
sure.
see yourself as an asset to the company where you will be taking the decision. You can answer simple one-line answer. That's it. Nothing else. Okay, so you don't have to give, oh, I want to be in your position, or I want to be the CEO of the company, I want to be the director of the company. No, nothing. You just keep simple and sweet. From 5 years now, I want to be the asset to the company, taking important decision for the organization and learning on my way, or learning through this journey, through my career year. In that way, you can put forward certain points. Clear, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Moving further, what is your greatest strength? This question, try ki, just take, don't say like I'm a very good communication, I have very good communication skill, or I'm a good coder, or these kind of things. See, you are good in number of things. As I said, go through the job description. If it is asking for, what do you say, digital marketer is there, right? If digital marketing so what you need as a digital marketer, you should be good in online scrolling, or virtual platform. You're good with the virtual platforms, and you can navigate through the different platforms smoothly. You can you can make reports, or you can just highlight those things which are your plus points. Just take out those things which will be added to your job description, which are added to your job description. Clear, students? You have to just keep one thing in mind, students, that your strength, what you want to see yourself, or what interests you, everything should be aligned to what job you're applying for. Then only you can crack the interview. Okay, moving further, last but not the least, what qualities would you look for if you were recruiting someone for this position? Okay, so now this question, if the interviewer is putting to you, that means he's not looking for the qualities that you have. He's trying to judge you. Have you read the job description clearly? Clear? He's trying to understand, have you gone through the points, so that you will be able to understand what he's looking into the candidate. Okay, so basically the qualities that he's asking you is basically the qualities that he's looking for a candidate for that particular job. So these are few of the questions that I have put down here, and I know number of questions are there in your mind, and but with the time constraint, I would limit to these questions. And also, don't worry, as I said earlier, I will be sharing a file where probable answers I've written that will definitely help you. Okay, students, shall we move forward, Abhishek?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Interview breakup. Abhishek, should I go with this interview breakup video, or should I share it with you all? You can go through it because it's self-explanatory, and this will also help you to understand how from the start till last you can go through the interview. Do you want me to share it with you?
If you
Or
want,
you will-
ma'am, you can continue, ma'am. If you want, you can send no issues.
Okay. Actually,
Okay,
actually,
okay. Then.
okay.
I understood. I understood.
Do
For
one thing,
time
just hold on.
constraint.
I will go through it. Okay, just hold on. Huh?
We will share link, ma'am. Don't worry. We will share this link with
No,
the.
I will do one thing. I will just help you explain it a little bit so that students should not be confused. For me, this session is not just about completing it. I want you all to understand it and help you in your journey. Because as a student, I have also faced a lot of difficulties. So if I can contribute to you in any way to you, all of you, that will be great. Is my screen visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so just let me know
Yes,
if
ma'am.
it is audible to you or not. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I will move it a little bit forward, which are the important points, and just this particular video I've taken from the YouTube only, but this person from Indeed, the job portal, he has beautifully explained everything. Okay, so let's go through it.
voice is not coming up. But okay, it's fine. Voice is not coming. You need to share only one tab. There is no option. Share your tab. Then I think audio will be coming.
Ma'am, we are not getting the audio.
Do not get the audio.
It's not audible.
Okay, we will share the link. No, ma'am, you have shared. I think screen you have to share a tab. There is one option when you click on the share button. There is you will get a link.
And the video is freezing as well.
Okay.
We will share this link with you all, so you can moderate later on also. No issues. And please go ahead.
Okay, just hold on. Just hold on. I will do that. Yeah, yeah. Abhishek, I've shared it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. So my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am. It is visible.
So now, when you will go through this interview breakdown, you will come to know the moment you enter, the way you're sitting, the way you're communicating, all these things has been dissected in that video, and it will be really very helpful to you to understand how you're going to conduct yourself through that process. Interview is a process, children. And always remember, if you're starting that process, you need to end it very beautifully. You have to just keep one thing in mind. You are gone there to learn about the role. It's not just getting a job. The moment you think कि आज मुझे job नहीं मिला, what will happen now? What will do? There is another job for you. Everything happens for good. Today you have not cracked. Tomorrow will be your day. Tomorrow nahi, day after tomorrow. The day will come where you are going to crack it. You just need to believe in yourself. When many of my friends were selected for the big companies like Cognizant, Hexaware, I didn't had a job in my hand. But seriously, I'm telling you, I didn't give up. I felt that something better is there for me. And when I cracked my first interview, like offline campus, I was on the top of my game. Why? Because I was the person who was offered the highest package at that time during that duration. So I felt that thing. I had that thing in my mind that everything happens for good. Something good is going to happen with you also. You need to just believe in yourself. Don't think communication is a barrier. Please practice. Okay? If you feel that you're not giving your A game, practice with somebody who is close to you. Practice with your colleagues. Practice with some family member. Handshake practice. Speak in front of the mirror. Give your introduction. Bring that confidence. That is what going to help you to crack the interview. Okay? So moving further, always remember speaking or communicating effectively is what going to land you your job. And effectively doesn't mean that you have to speak the big words. You have to speak short, sweet, concise, and to the point, relevant to the job. Don't speak about anything away from, never deviate your interview outside. Okay, always have that general awareness what is happening around you. For example, whenever you're going for the interview, always read the newspaper before. Okay, what is the burning topic currently in India or in the world, what is happening, so that whenever you're going to have a general talk with the interviewer, you should have some topic key what you can speak with them. You can speak small incidents, like no, whenever you are going, something good happened with you on the way, or something you want to have a conversation, just speak about something positive. Always remember, never speak negative. The moment you speak negative, you have lost the game.
Ma'am, your voice is lagging.
Your
If
voice is lagging.
suppose somebody is coming to
Yeah, now it's clear. Yeah.
speak. Clear? Okay. Students, you should always speak positive about everything around you. Don't speak negative. Okay, because even if something wrong is happening, it's a learning, and we are learning it. You have to put only the positive aspects in on the bench. Clear?
Yes.
So moving further, as Pushpanjali has said to me, there are virtual interviews also. So today, I think the technical glitch that we had in the start of the session, that was a perfect example what can go wrong if you are going for the virtual interview. So before going for the virtual interviews, always keep one thing in mind. Keep your technical data or whatever apply this PC or phone you have, be ready, fully charged, and it's like if something goes wrong, you should have a backup for it. For example, today my PC was not working. I had another device with me. I immediately sent my data to the other device and started with it. So you should be able to move further and continue with your interview. Clear? First thing first, organize all communication from your recruiter. See, many times what happened, na, you get a mail. This interview has been, you have been shortlisted, you're going to have interview on this date, and you have been asked to be present on that time. But what happens, you're not aware how many interviewers will be there, or what kind of job profile is, details are given or not. They just said quality analyst we need in this company. You can ask them, sir, can you please give me the job description, or what will the role responsibilities? You can ask those and keep it ready with you, so that what you can do, you can go through that. Okay, just a sec, kids. Okay, so you have to organize all your communication from your recruiter, and if they have not given, ask from them. Like for example, before this session, I have asked Pushpanjali that can we have one session, because I cannot go blindly and tell you do like this, do like that. If your requirement is something else, I cannot serve you something else, right? So serve what is required. Clear, students? Second one, be open to ask questions about details for further clarification. Even if you have a small doubt, beforehand only ask the recruiter, ma'am, sir, can I get these details, or who all are going to be in the interview panel, so that accordingly, if there is going to be a technical interview, or is there going to be just the HR round, just ask for the clarification. Okay, so it shouldn't be a surprise element during your important day. Limit your distractions. Very, very important. Choose a location which is very secluded. You shouldn't have a lot of distractions around you. For example, TV is running, or somebody behind you is working, or your clothes are hanging. So you need to avoid those distractions. Okay. Then check your tech. As I said earlier, you need to see that you should have a backup device, or your this Wi-Fi is working properly. So these things should be properly checked, and always arrive early. Try to be early, like 5 or 10 minutes before. check your device if it's working or not. Like in my case, what happened in the morning, I had a session. That time it was working perfectly, but I don't know what happened right now. In the evening, it suddenly stopped. I was not able to hear you all. So you need to sort out those kind of things beforehand. So am I clear till here?
Yes.
Okay. Moving
Yes.
further, final tips. Always remember, it's just an interview. It's not the last day of life. Okay, just think like a pro or like a rock star. You are going to crack it. Just be relaxed, children. नहीं मिला तो क्या होगा? What will happen? Is it the end of the world? No, it's not the end of the world. It's just the beginning. Let's see what will happen. Try to be ready, because see, when you are taking a job, it is not your final job. Again you are going to switch, again you are going to move on. So definitely in your whole career life, you're going to give interview and number of locations with number of people at number of points. So just realize it's just a start for you. Clear? Dress immaculately, always give attention to what you're carrying on your important day. Be composed, clear, and thorough with the job description. Children, in this whole session, I will just give you one key point. Feel confident, dress appropriately, and please go through the job description. Very important thing is going through the job description, what exactly the interviewer is looking for. Okay, and anticipate questions कि क्या पूछ सकते हैं, what are they going to ask, and accordingly prepare yourself. And before going to the interview, practice is only the way how you're going to make it. Okay, if you feel that arey main to on the same day I will go and say these things and I will crack it, it never happens like that. You need to practice a lot. Okay, so these were the things from my end. Thank you so much, children, for listening to me patiently, and I know you have a lot of queries, so we will have a short question and answer round. Okay, so Abhishek,
Sure, ma'am. Yeah.
let's go to the session. Like if you have any questions, I will let's limit to this, like no, only 5 questions I'm going to take, Abhishek, now. So
Okay,
you
sure.
choose it wisely and we can take it further.
Okay, ma'am. Sure. We will take only 5 questions. Yeah, no, sure. I saw you have raised your hand from a long time, so please ask your question. No, sure.
Yeah, ma'am. What could we do when we are not comfortable in handshaking with someone if the interviewer is an opposite sex? So,
See, Nashwa, first of all, you need to believe that you are entering into the corporate world or a world where professionals work. If you're going to think that this is a male member, this is a female member, or opposite gender, or whatever, you won't be able to survive in the market. Okay? First of all, if you have legitimate any cause, like somebody said to me, sweaty hands or something, that is understandable. But if you're not comfortable just because the person is the opposite gender, that won't be accepted. Then there itself they will reject you. Why? Because these are the traits that even interviewers look for. Because future in which you're going to work with number of clients, maybe your client will be international. That time will you say that no, I cannot do that? No. You have to groom yourself. You have see at one point, okay, you said namaste, you said had a normal greeting, okay, but slowly we have to work further. Okay, now if in future I have to work with the international clients, how I'm going to take it further? Before starting, somebody has said international interviews, how I'm going to give that. In that case, it is very detailed, students. For that, you need to understand their culture also. If the people are from US, UK, what kind of resume they need, even that is different. Okay, what kind of etiquette they follow, we need to follow that. Even the color code is there, the kind of dressing. If you go to China, they have the different kind of dress code if you're going for an interview. So you have to look for all these factors. Okay?
Yes.
You're Nishma? Yes. Anybody else?
Puspendra.
Very good evening, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, Pushpin.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And your tips are basically too good, and we will remember at the time of interview. But, ma'am, sometimes we just encounter with some of the problems. So that you just told me straightforward questions that are easy, and we just prepare before the interview that what's your define yourself, what's your name, what's your background. They are basically easy to understand, but when the conversation just go deep and deep, and I especially encounter some of the problems that I need to frame that English language, and interviewer can't understand what you are just going to convey. That thing I just mostly encountered in my point of view. So a conversation.
Pushpendra, as I'm getting from your end, your main concern is communication, English communication, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you have ideas, but you're not able to put it forward to the interviewer, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, Pushpendra, in that case, what you can do, first of all, we cannot say, like, no, I know this linguistic barrier when it comes. We need to work. You already know, Pushpendra, ki I have this barrier and I need to overcome it. Okay? You practice. As I said beforehand, only you practice how you're going to put forward the words. But in case a question arises where you need to explain certain technical aspect, or you need to go deep down on that question, you can choose the language which you like. Don't be hesitant. I have done this with my organization. If somebody is there and they are coming for the interview, they are explaining me everything. But if there is some technical thing that comes up, and I tell them, you show it to me, you explain it to me. If you're not comfortable in this language, you tell me in your. They will not say no, as long as your answer is correct. But Pushpendra, if it deviates from the point or from the question, then definitely is going to affect you. Why?
Yes, ma'am.
Because interviewer is looking for the right answer. He's looking what kind of depth or knowledge you are having on that particular point. But Pushpendra, this is not applicable for every question. Huh? Once you can do, but not for every question. If you're thinking ki from the start till end you're going with the other language, it's not going to happen. If the interviewer has started a conversation with you, you have given your introduction, you have given a basic info. If you're fresh here, definitely they're going to ask you simple basic questions. But it goes to technical, and where you're not able to explain them, that time what you can do, you can take a little help. You can ask them, sir, can I explain it in Hindi? Explain them.
No, actually, I just faced a little bit problem in the past time. I started in English, and after that, when I just not able to pick some thoughts or in reality, and I changed my language, they basically rejected me in some of the cases.
So, Pushpendra, the role that you had applied for, can you tell me what was the role?
Ma'am, basically, I am a civil engineer, and I just stuck an interview in the EPA Limited, Delhi, and basically that is the role of making a bridge that time. And I'm basically in the starting phase. I'm just started in the English language, academic details, my family background, my hobbies, and all that. But after that, when the comes in the technical point of view, I just basically मैं उलझ गया अपने थॉट्स में कि मैं कैसे उसको फ्रेम करूं.
So Pushpen, it's not the question. It's you were not prepared. Just tell me, did you prepare before going to the interview?
मैम एक्चुअली मैं आपको सही बताऊं, टेक्निकल के लिए मैं प्रिपेयर था, लेकिन जो फ्रेम मुझे इंग्लिश में करना था, तो मेरी टेक्निकल उस समय सारा असाइड करके मैं अपना पूरा फोकस रख रहा था कि हाउ टू जस्ट कन्वे माई सेल्फ इन फ्रंट ऑफ हिम.
You're thorough with your thoughts in one language. That means you need to convert it. You need to practice more and more on that front. See, once I said, you cannot say, at a time for a one question, you can ask them, sir, can I explain this in Hindi? For one question, I agree. But if you are taking that interview from that point, from in Hindi only till the end, definitely they are not going to explain.
Yes,
okay, so you have to groom yourself. You have to start practicing it from now only. Pushpin. You need to see there. The link that I've shared with you earlier before this. In that, this linguistic barrier they have explained. Okay, so in that case, what you have to do, you have to see what kind of organization is there. Then the interviewer that is sitting beside you, in front of you, you have to see, analyze him. See, they are not just analyzing you, you are also analyzing them.
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of person he is, what he will accept, or what, because based on the basic conversation that you're going to have, you understand कि यार ये बंदा कैसा है. I know what he will accept and what he will not accept. So you have to think in that perspective and then take the communication.
Ma'am, last
And don't
question,
make it
ma'am.
start.
Pushpendra, due to time constraints, Pushpendra.
Ma'am, important question is, ma'am, you just told me practice with somebody. Ma'am, can you just suggest some platform or some anything platform that will help to convey our thoughts very easily, conversation problems? You can suggest a platform.
See, if even if I suggest you a platform, now being a civil engineer, okay, every platform, what they will give you for example, the things that I've given you, where you see yourself in 5 years, these questions only you will be seeing. Okay, now coming to the technical aspect, you need somebody who is your colleague, who is your friend in the same field, in the same stream, and good in communication. Take help from them. See, I am a person who still believe in human connect. Okay, these apps, a number of things are there. AI is there, Chat GPT is there, number of things is there. Totally agree. But the connect that you have when you go for face-to-face interview, there is no Chat GPT, there is no AI. Still emotions rule. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to practice with somebody who is near you. And for English language, definitely you can go for different apps that are available. Okay, Pushpin. So for technical thing, I will suggest you take help from your colleagues, or if you have good professors who can guide you, take help from them.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Pushpin.
So I think due to time restrict, we should wrap up this today's session.
Thank you so much.
If you have any question, guys, then please fill this form. We will ask these questions to ma'am. So yeah, fill this form. And we will think it's a good question, then we will forward this question to ma'am. You can fill this form. So, as you know, now we are come to the last part of the session. So, thank you, ma'am, for answering our questions in such a detail and passion. And thank you all for joining today's session. Now we are come to the last part of the session. On behalf of Shandarvan's House, thank you all for attending today's session. Thank you, Sadhana ma'am, for sharing your invaluable insights in communication skill for interviewers. Your expertise is a guiding light. We extend our deepest gratitude from Sundarvan's House and the Student Placement Council of IIT Madras PhD degree. Your contribution is immeasurable, and thank you all for being here. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Thank you so much, dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you have any question,